girl Shalae, and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the most watched programming tonight, and that is the State of the Union address where President Biden addressed some of our concerns. So my question is, were you watching? Did you hear what I hear? Is he going to give us what we need? Well, if you were not watching, don't worry. You already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey, friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below, and you're in just like that. And while you're at it, if you do not have Amazon Prime, you could try out Amazon Prime absolutely free. All you have to do is click the link above or down below in the description box, and you're in there. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and put out this disclaimer because, hey, we know that we are in full campaign election season, and I really don't care who you vote for in November, okay? And as I start to report more on the content of the upcoming election, I am not here to try to convince you to vote for one candidate or the other, okay? You guys know I'm in the military. I've been in the military for 16 years. I have deployed 4 times for this nation. I will gladly serve under whoever gets elected the president. I have been deployed under President Trump. I have been deployed under President Biden. I love America. I believe in America. I believe in our nation. The only thing I ask is that you vote so your voice is heard. And if you guys start arguing down in the comments, I'm just going to block you guys, okay? So, I mean, come on, guys. Let's just go ahead and just, stick together this election season. All right, so now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and kick things off. All right, guys, so I kind of broke it up into parts so that way I don't miss anything. But let's go ahead and kick it off with children because President Biden did discuss several important education-related initiatives that his administration hopes to implement. And these include like access to preschool for 3 and 4-year-olds, also offering high-quality tutoring services, promoting summer learning programs, providing like high school students mentors, so even if they did not want to attend college, they can still get a high-paying job. He also talked about affordability and supporting like historically Black colleges and universities, increasing the Pell Grant, raising the salary for our public school teachers, and then he also stressed the importance of restoring the child tax credit. So to me, that was definitely a win because I know a lot of you are waiting on your child tax credit. Then he also talked about the need for affordable high-speed internet in both red and blue states as well. He talked about the bipartisan bill to extend the Affordable Connectivity Program funding, which it is like a Affordable Connectivity Program Extension Act of 2024. It has yet to have a vote in the House or Senate, but he's like, look, it needs to get done. Next, let's go ahead and move on to my seniors because he said seniors should not be burdened with the raising of the retirement age or even cutting Social Security or Medicare. So he said he plans to protect and strengthen Social Security and ensure that everyone contributes their fair share into paying into Social Security. He also said when it comes to like healthcare, he wants to make it affordable where prescription costs should be capped at $2,000 per year for everyone. And then he also really wanted to take the action to address the high prescription drug prices. For instance, he was like the insulin should be capped at about $35 for every American instead of the current rate of like $400 per box. Then he said when it comes to like Medicare, he's also working to towards negotiating lower prices for over 500 different drugs over the next decade, which will not only save lives, but also save taxpayers money. He talked about the Affordable Care Act, which is also known as Obamacare, which he is striving to make healthcare affordable for all as well. Then he moved on to like women's rights. So those 2 things were a big win, in my opinion, when it came to children and offering like Head Start programs for 3 and 4-year-olds, as well as like, increasing Pell Grants, the Affordable Connectivity Program, restoring that, child tax credit. Also, when it comes to saving on prescription drugs for my seniors, like that was the things that I wanted him to address and see what's going to happen. But also, let's go ahead and move on to women's rights, because you guys know I am here in Alabama and we have a lot going on when it comes to IVF. But he did promise to go ahead and reinstate Roe versus Wade, a Supreme Court decision, which, you know, this was like legal protection for access to abortion. He also talked about like tax credit savings for permanent research when it comes to women's health research as well. Then let's go ahead and move on to wages, because he did want to raise the minimum wage, and he addressed like the pandemic and how that he is working to build the economy by investing in all Americans, as well as he's trying to give $15 million to states for different projects. And I mean, that includes like roads and buildings and streets and all the things. And then let's go ahead and move on to credit, because he also proposed where credit card fees from $32 to $8 by eliminating all those unknown fees. He talked about like the current inflation rate being dropped to 3%. I don't feel that, but okay. Then he talked about a $400 credit for people that are buying a house, or maybe you even want to trade up and get another house for more space. So he said a $400 tax credit per year. Then he also talked about like renters having a decrease in their rent as well. And then, so it will be a $400 credit per year for those that are buying a home or decide that they want to upgrade their home. It would be a $1,000 credit per year that you can receive if you wanted to refinance your home as well. And then he was looking at a renters program where they can decrease the cost of rent as well, because rent is expensive right now. Now, he also addressed like the border, Ukraine, Gaza, the military. He did address those things, but one thing that he was stressing throughout his speech is that, you know, America is making a comeback, and it's going to be the greatest comeback story that we have seen in a long time as well. So guys, so this is what we have. Let me know down in the comments, were you expecting a little bit more? Were there some things that you wanted addressed that was not addressed? Remember, this is now just getting ready to kick off more election season, so hopefully in the upcoming months we'll see a lot more where people stand in, and you know, we can go ahead and report the content to you as well. But let me know, guys, was this, you know, did this sway your vote or not? Or are you even gonna vote? Because that's all I care for. Will you vote in November? And as always, please like, comment, subscribe, grab you some Amazon Prime, get ready to stay tuned in, because hey, we have an election to get through. Okay. All right, guys, and I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.